Lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and yes, welcome to the stream. I do apologise. I just started the stream a moment ago, or at least I thought I had. I hadn't hit go live, so I did an introduction and everything. More fool me, eh? But yes, hello. Welcome, we are going to be playing Tears of the Kingdom, and now I'm going to double check we are live, because it'd be embarrassing if we weren't. That's looking pretty good. So yes, welcome to Tears of the Kingdom. As you may be able to tell from chat, this is going to be as best as we can. It's going to be a spoiler-free stream. We can't guarantee there won't be minor, like, gameplay and environmental spoilers, like, you know, sort of regions and stuff like that you may not have seen before. But, hi, you're live. Good to know. Thanks very much, Shilly Lou. But we're not going to be doing anything story-driven or anything like that, so don't worry. If that's mostly what you care about, we're going to be avoiding that full stop. If anything even remotely close to that happens, I will, like, kill the feed. We're not going to have any major spoilers like that, so don't worry, don't worry. We're not live, you're going to have to do the intro again. Matthew Jenkins, at it again. So, we're going to be pushing the game to its limits as best as we can. I'm going to actually create a save quickly. Just because I don't want to have to spend time grinding. And I've got myself 15 large Zonai charges. So that I can get as many things as possible, and rather than having to keep going on and on and on and on and on, and having to get more and more charges, I can just keep reusing the same 15 over and over again. I've never actually used that many. Good lord. I've never actually used 5 large charges before. But that's pretty good. I got a lot of bombs. That's going to be no doubt something we're going to try. Would be interested if I could to see how the physics would behave with, like, putting a load of bombs on there and it all moving at the same time. But, yeah. Can you play Breath of the Wild first? Done that, mate. Done that. So, I don't know where to begin, to be honest. It's sort of the world is our oyster. We've got 17 bombs. I suppose one of the big things is just a lot of rockets. What would be good? To put a lot of rockets on something. Oh, something with, like, some sort of hinge or something. That'd be quite good. Cooking pots. They have a hinge, don't they? If I can press the right flipping button. And when I say break the game, I am actually kind of hoping we do, like, actually break the game to a degree. I want a crash, at least. You know what, let's just, throw things together. Let's not, let's make a nice chain so it's sort of like snakes between, so we get something nice and sort of, wibbly-wobbly. What is the purpose of the big meat on your shield? I made it, when I was testing to see whether it would do anything. It doesn't. Haven't had the heart to take it off, I'm going to be brutally honest. So, in my mind... Yeah, okay, there's some flex to that. Not as much as I was hoping. But, well, let's give it a go. Should we start with, like, 10? And see how we get on? Go to actual Zonar devices, Alex. Well, I'll tell you what. We've got 12. Let's take out all 12. Good start. Okay. Just start putting them on. Wherever looks good. I want to try and create as much pull in as many different directions as possible. We won't just be doing random stuff as well, although there will be a fair bit of that. There will probably be some stuff that is, you know, like actually making something hopefully halfway useful. Who knows? That would be fun, wouldn't it? You know, let's put one going that way as well. I'm really hoping... Oh, do you know what I will attach to this, actually? I'm going to attach a platform. So that I can ride it. Like a platform with one of the... one of those steering sticks on it. Because that's going to mean we get a good look at it, rather than it just flying off. Another one pointing down. Tell you what, let's... It's a pretty good start. No! You're supposed to go like that. Oh! Yeah, I like that. Let's have one pulling in that direction. Honestly, with how weird things are in this game, my brain completely ignored that piece of meat. Yeah, it's easy to overlook. I'm actually going to move this to, like... That'll do. And then, hang on, I might actually be able to just put a steering stick straight on there. Let's just put this to Zonai devices. That'll be easier, wouldn't it? Just... Well! It's time to take things for a test toast. Am I going to be able to control it? No, it needs to be upright, doesn't it? Okay. Might just be able to... Oh, now we're talking. Okay. Ready for a... You know what, actually... Let's, if we save it, it won't actually save the thing, will it? Don't fall over! Although that does look more stable. Ah, come on. Why are you... That's not as dramatic as I expected. And the game held up... like... really well. This isn't going to go anywhere with the rockets facing every which way. That's the point! I was hoping it would... the physics would go mad, but they didn't, did they? Huh, okay. Do you have any stabilizers? I can't remember if I do. I used some... I've got one. I used some recently. You know what? I'm going to reload that save. We're going to get some... looking more stable than a 3DS update. That was, interesting. That was, marginally anticlimactic. Also, apologies if my voice sounds a little bit, strange today. I'm, I wouldn't say I'm feeling under the weather. But I'm not feeling 100%. I think it's just exhaustion. I've been, this isn't a woe me thing or anything like that. But I have been working since Monday last week. I haven't had a day off, and I've been playing this game incessantly for a minimum of 10 hours a day, so... It's just a little bit much. But I've got some, I've got a few days off coming up soon. So it's all good. It was my choice. I worked the weekend. One thing I have wanted to try is creating the world's most fabulous rocket sled. Although cart would probably be better, wouldn't it? Let's make a rocket cart. Get the steering stick out first. Make it easier when it comes to... Oh, you know, I'll do this. I've got 21 rockets this time. That's way better! Oh, excuse me. Maybe if you put a lot of rockets in the same direction to launch you very far, that's what I'm planning to do this time. Now, there's probably some... Well, definitely going to put some at the front. And in as neat a stack as I can. Let's balance it out a little bit. There we go. Another one up there. One there. Another... That's not lined up. If we're going to do this, let's do it right. That's better. Okay, I'm sure. Get one in the middle there as well. No, you know what? Let's make a full like canopy for ourselves out of rockets. I think that's going to be the way to go. Come on now. I'm keen to make this reasonably balanced. Okay, now it's time to make the canopy. That's not what I wanted to do. A little bit there. A little bit there. There. I should have almost exactly the right amount of room in the middle. To stick one just between? Just between? Maybe? It doesn't have to be exact, but... That's okay. That'll do. Get forward a little bit. Far from perfect, but also quite important. For safety, some little guardrails. If I can even get into it as a result of this. You can't attach any more! I didn't know there was an upper limit! Oh. Well, okay. No safety rails then. Let's make sure structural integrity is the name of the game. I'm guessing it's 22 objects. That is heavy. That is heavy. Okay. Let's yeet ourselves off. I think here is as good as anywhere. In fact, no, actually. I tell you what, let's bring it further back just so that we can get a better sense of speed. Also, oh, I tell you what. I should have done in anticipation. Should have got a load of zonite so that I can recreate things. Like that. Screw safety! Absolutely, Paul. How many was that? I think that is... there's one left over. I had 20 rockets. 21, sorry. So this is 20 rockets, 1 card, and 1 control platform. Let's go! Honestly, not nearly as fast as I anticipated. Maybe multiple rockets. They have like an upper limit? Whoa! Well, we caused the game to have to pause momentarily to load, so that's something at least. God damn. They actually... I'm annoyed. Like, they... they took stupid stuff like that into account. It's early days, though. It's early days. I'm sure a lot of bombs. Attach a flamethrower to one of the rockets. That would have been good, wouldn't it? Can I recreate... How much zonite do I have? I have enough! Oh yeah, because I harvested a load of zonite. So I won't be able to... I'll only be able to rebuild this once. The thing is, this isn't going to do anything, is it? Realistically, it's just rockets. We've seen it. Excuse me. They did spend a whole year after finishing development on this stuff. Yeah, they did. Why did they have to make the game properly? Don't worry. We'll find something to break. Don't worry. You know what, actually? This isn't a terrible idea. What if we just spawn a load of stuff? Including a lot of... Okay, maybe not too many wings, because they are picky. Cannons, they're always good fun. These... It started despawning things! Do I have any other bombs? If I get a frost emitter out, so like... Look at the number of bombs. I'm guessing it's going to be, like... This one on the left that I'm closest to that's going to despawn next. I don't know that, but... No, but there was what... Oh! Right. It's not breaking a sweat. This shouldn't... I've got to be honest. I'm slightly annoyed. I thought this would have been, I thought this would have been easy. What about... I'll tell you what, flame emitters. That's particles, isn't it? Let's get particles going. No, I want them all to turn off. Hi. I'm genuinely gobsmacked. Like, genuinely, that... Like, I expected at least... It's just... I mean, it's dropping a few frames, but... Connect the flame emitters to rockets to get maximum particle effects. It's worth a go, but then we'd have to halve the number of rockets we have. You could go to a rainy area. A rainy area would affect things, wouldn't it? I'll tell you what, let's get some more rockets. Just, I think 5 large charges worth should be enough. This game wasn't made by Game Freak. I genuinely don't understand how you've played so much of this game and surprised by this. Well, because this sort of level of stuff, you know, just sort of like the game being pushed to its limits. I thought... I don't know. The cracks show in a few other, like very minor cracks show in the game in a few other places, like rainy areas. So I thought maybe this would be something that would push it to its limit. But apparently not, although that's interesting. The Zonai devices still stay in the area. You know what, I've got a lot of wheels. Hang on, let's just... Is that the limit? I think that's the limit. Okay, now let's put some Zonai charges in. Fill up the screen with as many objects as we can. Just... Oh! Oh! Okay. I took some items then, but... You can see the game is dropping some frames around here. With, you know, this many things on the screen, and then very quickly it rectifies itself. Well, that's a point on the graph at the very least. I'll tell you what, actually. We don't need anything that we've done here, so let's load that save that I made. What happens if we keep keep pushing... If we keep putting more and more large zonite charges in, will it keep... I mean, obviously, there's a maximum and then it starts to throw them out again, but... Let's just see. What happens if we put in 15? Can you put more... Yeah, Ace and Mad, you've got the same idea as me. It does get a bit silly, doesn't it? It's accepting it. It's not really dropping... Fun, though. I'm guessing it's got a queue and it's just spawning them in whenever there's room, because I'm guessing... There's a maximum, or there has to be space beneath it, maybe? If there only has to be space beneath it, could we manipulate it so that... Right. Why don't we try and make something that will funnel the Zonai devices somewhere else? Might work. Because then it will keep spawning them if my idea is correct and it's not an item limit. But it's instead, oh, I don't know how we're going to create it, though. I suppose sleds, maybe? I'll probably do. There, like that. Get something small underneath it, like... Bomb's a bad idea. I suppose just a battery or something. Just something to keep it off the ground. Hold it there. Actually, I think it's probably going to need to be angled a bit more, isn't it? What if we attach that there? And then... Nah, see, that's too low. Ah! Incidentally, I'm very open to ideas, chat, if you have any thoughts of things you'd like to see. Do let me know. Can't guarantee I'll be able to suit your whims. That is not gonna work. Let's just try something simple like that. Add an angle. You know, that might be enough. That might be enough to funnel... Or is it just gonna fill up? Well, we'll see, we'll see. Also activate fire emitters before you put the zonite in. I'm not putting the zonite in. I tried that very early on in the game. It doesn't do anything! But that's not a bad shout. How many flame emitters have we got? 8! That should be enough. I'll tell you what, let's attach them as well. Oh, it doesn't matter what angle. I don't know whether having other particles like the frost would be better as well. I don't know. I'm not super up on how particle physics work and stuff like that. In terms of storage and bandwidth, anyone who does know what they're talking about is probably thinking, well, yes, Alex, it's clear you don't know anything because none of that made sense. Let's give this a go. I didn't activate them! Gee, guys, that went well, didn't it? You're on fire, Link. Oh! It stops them. Oh, you know what might work, actually? You know what might work? What the heck are you building? Excuse me. I'm just trying to break the game, basically. I want the game to freak out. But I'm wondering whether maybe we could create a system of fans that would just blow... do I even have any fans? No. Although that, actually, wing might even be a better shout because it's much more tapered. Its shape is... I don't think that's going to work, you know. I think it was a nice idea, but I don't think it's going to work. I don't want to give up and go somewhere rainy straight away, because that's easy. It's not cheating, but you know, it's the easy way out. Bonfire plus Hyrulean creates wind. Oh, pinecone. It's not a bad shout, actually. A couple of those. I'm not sure I've got any wood. There's probably a tree on here. Yeah, there's a couple of trees. I don't use it very often, to be honest. It just, you know... Well, I don't harvest it either. So it's sort of, when I need it, I use it, and then it's used up. This'll work as an axe. Oh, acorns. One. That's not going to work. Or does it? It didn't in Breath of the Wild, but no. Those trees are not real trees. One wood isn't really enough, is it? We've got the branches. It's not really the same, because they won't burn indefinitely. That tree over there, that'll do. Oh. I do enjoy that launcher. It's great fun. Wish I could build one. And I know you can build something similar. In fact, I think you even get a way to build it easily. It's not the same. It's just not as good as a purpose-built thing. Try making the ramp on one side of the pool so they fall in and put the fans on the other. To be honest, I could just put up a blockade, couldn't I? I've got 3 wood. I could do 3 bonfires. Throw a pine cone on each, or 1, depending on its area of effect, may be enough. I don't know. But if I just basically build a wall... did I have fans in the end? I don't even have fans! Oh, lordy loo, I'm gonna have to go and get some fans. That won't... Oh no, that will get me fans. 0 in inventory. Last night I had a dream that I was modifying a Roomba vacuum using sonite powers. Yeah, this game's been invading my dreams as well. Oh. You know, the more I look at it, the more I think my desk is actually leaning backwards. It's got these extendable legs, and I just don't think they're behaving properly. So it's down here, isn't it? Or it's just over this way. Yeah. Stop complaining, Link. It's not that cold. Oh. I don't know whether I like or dislike the fact that the cold interrupts your abilities. I think overall it's a good thing. But at the same time, it is annoying when it happens. Just use 5. That will limit what we can do later, though. Maybe I'll just put these two in. I suppose I don't need lots of fans, do I? Hopefully this will give me at least some. Wow, that's a sad haul. Alright. Let's make sure we get enough. What's my Tears of the Kingdom playtime? 70 or more hours. And considering I didn't play it for the first 3 days that it was available, I don't think that's too bad. Because I was on holiday. That's the one. I mean, we don't have to use this one, but this is the one I always gravitate towards because it's the one I previewed. Back when I previewed the game. This is this sort of series of Sky Islands is what I initially explored. So I feel very at home here, and you get rockets, so you know, it's all good. Better toss it in. Oh, it's unrelated. Unrelated banter. Okay, so let's what would be best? Car, I suppose, would be alright. It doesn't need to be anything super substantial. Let's get the fans on there. Need something at the back to stabilize it as well. Another cart! Like that. Nice. We can get another fan on there as well. Of course we can. Of course we can. Bingo bango. We've got ourselves a fan wall. That'll do. They'll blow them that way. Will it actually blow them, though? Let's find out with a test. Just gonna drop. You know what? Oh, no. Oh, what I can do is I can just throw one of these devices. That is not what I wanted to do. I've done it again. No! Come back! My boy! My precious boy! Okay, I'm gonna quickly make that again. I don't have any stakes to secure it. Oh, Ryan Morrow, thank you for the donation. Hi Alex, love your vid. Thank you very much. What can we do to secure this? Like I say, I don't have any... I don't have any stakes that would secure it. I think we're just going to have to... I can't take that out there. Just use something nice, big and heavy. To keep it in place. Is that going to keep it in place? I'll tell you what, let's take it for a test toast. Yeah, that's stable. Now it's interfering. Tell you what. If we flip this. That should give us a little bit more wiggle room. Oh, that's even better than it was. Okay, let's try one. Let's turn it on first. Not moving. Good start. So obviously it pauses then, but then... they not affected by wind? Really? What about if I try and throw one? Well, I just turned it off. They're not affected by wind? Oh! Don't know why I'm picking these up. Out of anger, mostly. Mostly out of anger. Put 3 fans on the other side to cancel it out. I don't think that's going to help. What are we trying to do here? Mess with the game. Just mess with the game. And it turns out that the game is irritatingly well made. Hi. Just trying to think what we could do to create a ramp of any kind. What the flattest thing is. Probably a bit of wood. And I don't know whether this island has any, like those planks. Because the stone thing is going to be too thick. The lightweight metal sheets would be pretty good. I've got 1 stored, I think. Maybe the wind is blowing above them. What about a spring angled to one side? It's not a bad idea. I would like something like a... sort of like a constant on-off switch. Get out of here. Probably shouldn't have done that, but... Right. Time for a test toast! This has got to work, surely, because they respond to physical things, don't they? Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking! Okay. Right, let's, what did I go for? I only went for fans. No, we can reload the save. Get all of our lovely things back. Rocking the meat shield, I see. Yeah. I was a little bit disappointed it doesn't do anything. Less disappointed than when I found out the Korok Frond doesn't do anything on the shield. That was very disappointing. I don't think I ever got into such a mechanically complex game and still never do complicated machines and such. Yeah. I've created one. It's not even complex. It's just I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's quite clever. What? I got 5 rockets. Oh no, I got some rockets in anticipation for the stream. Yeah, that's okay. Just to make sure that I had plenty. So we need to create a platform. In fact, got to launch a platform. No, you not just use the arm and then move them out the way with something else. Probably. That's no fun though, is it? I mean, come on. Create a windmill that can scoop. Oh lordy, I think I know how I'd do that as well. I think I know how I'd do that, but I'm, in the interest of time, I'm more concerned with... I still need to create a bucket to, like, hold them in place. And that is going to be made out of wings. What else? Oh, come on, out you come. The game's also really strict when you're on something, it won't move anything. Okay, so that's far from perfect. But it should catch... Oh god, it's going to fall over, isn't it? What can we put on there to give it some weight or something to... I need some stakes. Just need some weight. What's heavy? Wings. That's not what I wanted, but... That's not what I wanted. I'm flubbing the controls. It didn't like that. That's probably going to be more stable. Can I climb up that? Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Even though I don't think climbing has like a physical effect on things. Because this game's too well made! I want to break the game! I could have used those carts thinking about it, so I will spawn another couple. We need some springs. One of the ideas I had for this stream was to, like, put as many springs on top of each other as I could. It's really anticlimactic. There are definitely diminishing returns. And you just reach a point where it just sort of goes, eh. You don't really get anything out of it. So that was disappointing. Right, with any luck, that will be secure. Am I over-engineering this? Yes, I am. Oh, if I could create a little basket off the side so they could roll off. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. I hope there's no one on the ground. I hope there is someone on the ground. They deserve it. Game gives up after a while. Oh. Oh. Did I see a little hesitation? Oh. Oh, it's a start. It's a start. I said, that's why springs don't always retract when you tell them to. Maybe it's a me thing. Well, most of the things we've ejected have not gone in our nice little system. Oh, but the frames are definitely dropping. The game doesn't much care for that. And then we get the bombs out when we've done enough of this. They're going down. They're starting to despawn! Game! Why are you so flipping well made? Oh! Tell you what though. Couple of bombs and that's surely going to cause some sort of upset. Surely. Let's get these nice and buried. Ideally in opposing directions. I genuinely thought this would be like an easy thing to open with. Just like messing around, let's see what we can do to break the game, you know, just make it sweat. None of it. The game's just like, whatever. I've got all these things in mind that just prevent anything like this from happening. It's gotta be hinges. Gotta be hinges. I mean, springs are kind of on hinges. Wonder whether there's some way we could try and stop that from launching. That would be bound to cause some problems. It would probably just clip through, wouldn't it? Let's find out! I've got so many wings. I never use them. Well, I use them occasionally, but there's always something I prefer to use, you know? No, I'll tell you what. Let's build it this way. Let's be sensible about this. but not too sensible. It's just going to break the connection, isn't it? Right, so that's an anchor there. Needs another cart, which we've run out of because we yeeted them all. So let's use a sled. That's not going to interact. No, okay. And so then... Not yet. Nope, it just breaks the connections. Crikey, blimey. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go in the rain. I think you're right. Where's it going to rain? I don't know what the forecast is like. Is there anywhere it always rains? I mean, it pretty much always rains in Faron. So, let's go over there. Look who needs wings when you can use 2 fans and a steering stick to make a flying vehicle. Exactly. As much as anything also, it's faster. It just breaks the green goo. I did it in a shrine puzzle and it wouldn't work. Yeah. Don't you have the pillar thingy that anchors to the ground? No! I genuinely don't know which dispenser gives them. I just don't. I haven't been to them all. Which should be incredibly apparent because I don't have them. But yeah, I just haven't found stakes. I've found them in and around the world, but I've not been able to use them. Sorry, I've not been able to carry them around in my inventory, which is most frustrating. Forecast is good here. Tell you what, let's get some pony points. Oh, excuse me. It always rains down by one of the towers. Oh, yes, it does in the wetlands. You're absolutely right. It's the Necluda wetlands. These are the wetlands. Lineru, sorry, not Necluda. It's not that one. That's Zoron now. Elden Canyon. It's the wetlands, though, isn't it? Because, or are the wetlands... Are there other wetlands? Lindor's Brow? It's not that one. It's not that one. You can always get steaks by putting raw meat on fire. Boom. This is infuriating. Why can't I... Different. It was Rebella Wetlands. Or wetlands, rather. Someone's probably already... well, by the time you watch this, somebody's probably already put it in chat. Rather than... But of course, there's a delay. Wetlands Tower and... There we go. It's not raining! Like, it's glorious sunshine. Let's go to the other Faron one just to be on the safe side. Lands of the Wet. Indeed. Hey, Cobweb, do you want to be on stream? Do you want to be on stream? Oh. Do you want to say hello? Do you want to say hello? Hey, it's raining. This is a good start. It's not raining that hard. I think a thunderstorm would be better. Right. You know, I think cannons are going to be a good shout because they produce particle effects, they produce an explosive, and they're fun. Springs and cannons is our next bet. Let's glue them all together in a really impractical way. Oh, I tell you what. All except one No, because they all need to be activated. Pushing along the ground, though. Cannon. You know, let's do it. Let's do it properly. Let's not faff around. Where are the cannons? There they are. Hey, good stuff. I'm not sure if I've got any fairies. This is going to be fun. What happens if you attach a cannon? You know, I'm going to try something very quickly. Mirror's a nice flat surface. What happens if you attach a cannon? Muzzle first. That's not even the right terminology, is it? I don't care. I don't gun. But what happens? Is it just going to blow up on itself? No, it just shoots through it. It doesn't care. What about if it's a more substantial thing? Like a sled! I don't know if that's... No, it just blows up on itself. A lot of explosions. I like the sound of that. Right. Every other cannon is going muzzle first. Oh. Now we're talking. The game's gonna just not have any trouble with this whatsoever, is it? It's too blinking well made. That wasn't even what I intended. Right, you two are definitely going muzzle to muzzle. Barrel to barrel! That's the term, isn't it? It's a barrel. Hey, that's looking pretty good. Let's slap this on as well for good measure. Oh, there's another one there. That's a rock, Alex. It's a rock fact. Whoa. Ready for a Michael Bay movie? I think we are. Ba-bing. Oh. There was... Whoa. Did it destroy itself? I think it destroyed itself. There was definitely a moment just before. It's not up there. No, it just destroyed itself. The game was like, I'm out. Rock fact. Also, it's not raining anymore. Bombs, cannons, flame emitters. I seem to remember the hydrant. Well, the hydrant... Sorry, I get distracted by a sparrow. Happens more than you'd think. What happens if we just activate all these with a bomb? It's going to be fun at the very least, isn't it? Is it going to send them flying? God, they... Do you think the spring threw it right? I'd have to watch it back. I should have taken a clip. Then we could have watched it back. Whatever happened, it's in heaven now. Why do they have to assume every eventuality? What about a lot of wheels fighting against each other? It's just going to break. It's just going to break. Hi. It looked really cool, though. Thank you. I thought it looked pretty cool. I tell you what, I would like to be able to work out a way to fire off different devices in succession. I wonder. Okay. I've had a thought. We're going to move away from just trying to absolutely destroy the game and try and do something useful. It's a bold notion, I know, but bear with me. I reckon with enough large zonite charges and enough just thinking things through in my head, and with enough can an explosion under a pile of loose parts and then look for rewind trails? Too late. Too late. Yeah, I reckon that I know how to make something pretty good. Because one problem I've had is flying essentially indefinitely. Now, I'm not going to be using too much of this. I just want this bit of metal. Is that going to... Damn it! What a waste of zonite. Essentially, that's my mining tool that I created. I don't really want any excess weight. Oh well, let's just go with this. To be honest, I could do with a slightly larger bit, I think. But either way. Oh, I've only got 5. That just won't do! With a large enough platform, you can get zonite devices out mid-air. No. My brain went mad for a moment. I was like, do I want to use them? No, absolutely not. $260 of you are watching this complete and utter lack of trust in Nintendo's coding, and it's completely unfounded. I mean, give them their due. When they polish something, they really polish it. 14 rockets? Well, I suppose it's a start, isn't it? I suppose that gives me 10 there. Oh. 4 there. The only thing is I really don't want to be wasting my battery. I suppose it doesn't matter if I use the large zonite charges. That wasn't the one I intended to grab. Alex shows off his rare thinking face. Thank you very much. You're the one who's choosing to marry me. That's my partner, by the way. I'm not sure I do want to attach them together. I was thinking there might be a way to secure them, but... So what I'm basically trying to do is I want to create something that will go upwards indefinitely. I wonder whether it's a maximum velocity that things can have. Or whether it's a maximum velocity per part, if that makes any sense. I don't think I'm going to be able to control that from here, am I? I most certainly am not. I think I should stack these vertically. Way more space efficient. They're not attached. Hasten to point that out. They are not attached. Not all these are going to go off at once. And that's the point. As I rocket upwards, I'm going to see if I can, or indeed cannot. The only thing is they're less stable like this. Well, let's give it a go. What? I mean, doesn't matter that they're attached there, does it? What about if I don't control it so much as... Ooh, I need to make sure I don't hit one of the other rockets. It just gives up. Oh, is it the weight? That's the only thing I can think of, unless it knows what I'm trying to do. You cover the exhaust. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. I've done this before. Didn't even attach any. That was intentional. What I wanted to do, and what I intend to do still, is to rock it up and then attach new ones as I'm going up, which will then fire on their own, and I will, in theory, be able to go higher. They're blocking the exhaust. It doesn't matter. Hang on, was it upside down? No, it wasn't upside down. I'm going to test to make sure that it doesn't actually matter, and I'm not talking absolute nonsense. I didn't want to take the wing out. So just a good old fashioned 4. It's not the weight, it's the other ones that aren't attached. Okay, that's what I suspected. Of course, it doesn't like to move stuff like that, does it? It doesn't like... It'll move it a bit, but it won't move it too much. So when I activate this... Maybe it doesn't want to do that. Is it because they can turn? You know, that is something I genuinely would never have considered. Goodbye. That's... Is it because they're a moving part? They're a moving part for steering. It's not possible, as soon as you put the first new rocket on, it's going to send you sideways. I don't know if I put it up right. I'll tell you what, let's get a load of rockets. To be honest, I think there might be a better way of doing this, using a balloon that would be able to maintain its momentum a bit more. Or rather, it would stop it from falling so quickly, but we'll start this way and see how we get on. This is how all great inventions start. With absolute insanity. Pretty sure one of those floating platform things might work better. They probably would, actually. I don't know if there are any around here. Oh, yeah, there's one over there. That's probably a better shout, because we'll have more space as well, won't we? And, oh, it comes with 2 rockets, as standard. Always nice. I do think I'm going to attach something else on here as well, just so that it maintains its onness. Or is that a bad idea? Do we actually want it to go up in purely in sections? Let's try both ways. Oh, you meant the exhaust of the rocket. Well, now I feel very foolish. Very, very foolish. Chat, don't at me. I'm a good boy. I didn't mean anything wrong by it. Did I get any more rockets? Yes, I did. No, don't attach it to your thing. I genuinely thought you were referring to the exhaust of the fan. And I was like, that's just why I was talking about it being a moving part. You probably thought I was bonkers. That took a little longer than I'd like. Let's just do 2 at a time. I think there's going to be diminishing returns. How far away are we? Not bad. I really don't want it on my thing. I don't know how I can tell you that more game. I really don't want it on my bow. That'll do. Now I know that eventually this platform will start to despawn. You know what? We're getting a lot higher than I thought we would. Thought this thing would want to despawn by now. I don't know whether it's time or distance covered. I mean, crikey, yeah, we're... Can you use blueprints to rebuild? Maybe? I mean, I was thinking we can just build another platform, surely. And just, that is assuming we get enough rockets. I may need to go back down and try this again with more rockets, but so far, this has actually been lasting a lot longer than I thought it would. Like, by quite a margin. We're still getting good height. Or is it because it's technically not, like, active for very long because it's just these rocket boosts? I mean, we're pretty chuffing high up. What's our altitude? I don't know which one's the altitude. I'm guessing it's the high number, 2998. Yeah, that's definitely the altitude. It's our last rocket. I thought we would have despawned long ago. Can't you use the memory thing to auto-build your rockets on the platform each time? Maybe? Maybe? Does that have the rockets on it? 106! Well, that's, Well, we're pretty flippin' high up. Works in theory. I think we might be higher. Hang on, what happens if... Okay, no, it's not even... No. I was about to say it's not a spoiler because... It was a thing in the preview phase, but I am going to be using something that you get not late into the game, well, not late at all, but if you're particularly sensitive towards spoilers, you've got a few seconds to navigate away. But I'm going to go for it in 3, 2, 1. What happens? Yeah, collect that travel medallion. Can we put a travel medallion? No! I should have known! I should have known that wouldn't work, but, you know, oh well. We're back now. I wonder how long... I wonder how high up we can get. How high can we get? Because I'm pretty sure we're higher than any island. right now. I know that it's pretty high up over there. I think we're quite considerably higher than that. Not going up anymore. Let's see how long it takes for us to get to the ground. Lower down the purple barrier, so use the platform. I'll try again. I don't know whether it's, you know, it's taking umbrage because I'm on it. But, like... yeah, it doesn't like it. It really doesn't like it. That's a shame, but I do have a thought. What if I stuck 2 rockets together? That would appear in auto build, wouldn't it? But for the time being, we're going to try this again. Going to see how high we can get in the map. Are we going down? I swear we were at 3-3 at one point. No, it doesn't matter. How long does it take to get down to the ground? It doesn't look like it's actually going to... okay, no, it looks like it's going to take a while. Are you in low gravity? No. That's too much zonite. Yeah. Oh, yes, it is. But what about if I spawn 2 rockets slapped together? That's only going to cost a couple of zonite, surely. Crikey, this is where we started. I've been diving for quite a while. You do fall quickly when you dive, don't you? I've played since launch and I'm so far behind you. To be fair, I've been playing this for my job, so it's been like 10 hours a day minimum. Probably more like... no, I'd say 10's probably a safe bet with all the other stuff in between, like dinner and that sort of thing. So... actually, you know what? Let's reload the save. Just so that we can get as much in the way of rockets as we can. Like, I really want to, like, get as many rockets as I can. Also, we can spawn that platform, which costs an incredible amount of zonite. Over 100, because I was thinking, oh, that'd be really handy to be able to just build anywhere. Over 100 zonite? Get in the bin! Dinner! Too much zonite, 7.8 out of 10. Classic memes. You know, I'm just going to stick all 15 in. See how we get on. You did sleep, though. Oh, yeah. 10 hours plus, like, 2 hours for meals. And, like, starting to play the game at 10 o'clock and finishing the game at, like, 11. And then Betty Bites, where I dream of the game. Oh, it's a good time when you've got this many Zonai devices. It's just going. It just keeps going. Okay. How many rockets do we have? 42! Pretty good! And I will, before we go over... well, not before we go over, before we take off. I will, stick 2 rockets together and make that a favourite. You know what? I'm going to make it these 2 rockets. Look at that! It's rocket on rocket! And I want to make sure I don't lose it, so... you know what? That's actually not a bad thing to have as a favourite. Just a couple of rockets. It's pretty good. Go back to that. Right. 2 there. I suppose. I won't be doing 2 on each side every time. It's just because auto build demands at least one thing stuck to another. Right, where are we? We are at 1,000. I'm not going to be too concerned about balance or anything like that. As long as we go up, that's the important thing. Going to try and get as much as I can out of each rocket, though. Within reason. I also have a breakfast meeting that I need to attend. That's a lie, but it's a... Oh no! We lost one, it wasn't properly attached. Oh well. I'm sure we'll live. So, what do you think the upper limit is? Because I reckon we can reach it. I've got a pretty large amount of zonite. Not enough to actually build this thing, but you know. Close. Have you made a flying machine? Right now, yes. In the past, also yes. Oh. That was kind of fun. Right, we're at the 2,000 mark. It's a good start. And because these platforms are nice and floaty, we don't have to worry about falling. Or timing it so that we don't fall. How considerate. How very considerate. I'm going to wish we had more rockets, aren't I? Just notice your meat shield. Yeah, I have fun. I was disappointed. I thought it might do something if I wore, like a disguise. Like a bokoblin mask. And went up to bokoblins and, like, put my shield out and they were just like... They weren't bothered, to be honest. Okay, so we're not far from where we were before. Keep slapping rockets to my arrows. Because obviously the game has boundaries at the edge. Obviously, because there's nothing beyond a certain point. And no doubt there'll be an upper boundary. But you know what? I think it's important that we find out what that is. My guess is it's around about... Oh, we've surpassed where we were before. Hey! My guess is it's going to be about 4,000, maybe 5,000. And then it'll just... we just won't go any higher. It'll say, you can't go any higher, or something like that. You can't go any farther! It's actually around about... We were, like, right by it. Maybe that even popped up on the screen. You can't go any farther. We're too high... Oh. Say, Link. Are we too high up right now? He's nodding in agreement. Rocket arrow? Yeah, boy, haven't you seen a rocket arrow? That's weird. Link's not... He's avoiding the ceiling. There's a ceiling there. I can point below it. I can point above it. If I try and point there... Oh, he does actually shoot through, though. It's just his model. Oh, hang on, no. The arrow didn't spawn properly. Or did it? No! some wibble going on there. Occasionally, an arrow just won't spawn. There! It didn't spawn! The counter did go down though, didn't it? Yeah. Don't look too closely at the name of that bow. So 76, 75, 74, 73. It goes down, it just doesn't spawn. Wow, that's... We've won one thing. Maybe go slightly lower and shoot straight upwards. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. If I try and shoot straight upwards... It's a physical ceiling! Ah! But I think... No, I can't... Oh... If we could do a shield rocket right now, you know what? That's a flipping good idea. I don't think it... It won't actually get one out. What about if I do it here? Slightly lower? Too high up. I genuinely don't know how to lower myself only a tiny bit. Try and use Ascend! Oh! Good thought. What can we do whilst we're here? Because this platform doesn't look like it's going to despawn. This feels very Truman Show. Does a bit. Hang on. What? Is that a... Hang on, sorry. Zonite bow drains your battery? For what benefit? Draws power from the energy cell. Power drains. Arrows can fly much further according to how long a shot is charged. I've had so many of these Zonite bows, I've never even bothered to look at it. Put a creation above you and reverse time on it. I don't even know whether I can spawn anything, to be honest. It seems to be being very picky. What's the smallest, like, slimmest thing you can spawn? What about if I just try and... Well, I can drop fruit. That's small enough. As if I... Probably nothing interesting. Absolutely nothing interesting. Too high to spawn things? I think it's because there's a ceiling above me. Typical Nintendo buggy game. There's a ceiling above me and... Okay. So hang on. Can't go any farther. What about if I try and walk on top of something? Something very small, slim, like a shield. Turns out you can't walk on top of shields. What does have a physical presence? Zonai devices seem to be out. Unless there's a smaller one I haven't considered. No. Frost emitter's pretty small? No. What does it mean to push this game to its limits? Well, for one thing, going as high as you possibly can. That's a good start, which we've managed to achieve. Interestingly, I don't know what that is over there, but it seems almost as high as we are, so that's pretty impressive. Genuinely don't say what it is in the comments, because I don't know, and other people may not know. And we want to keep this as spoiler-free as possible. Hang on, do I still have that wood? No, I reloaded the game, didn't I? Hang on. Mighty bananas count as physical, don't they? Apparently not. Zonite, does that count as physical? Doesn't count as physical. But it will sort of like try and build on top of itself. So what if... Well, that was thoroughly underwhelming. Okay, I'm sorry, Alex, but that's a scut. I'm joking. I tell you what, of very little consequence. But what will a fairy do? Will it go up? No, it hits the ceiling! Did you see that? Let's just quickly, watch that again. Whenever it finishes saving. Hey, you can see Lego 2K Drive. Watch out for a gameplay video coming in 32 minutes. It's underwhelming in how it looks and performs. It's okay, but it is okay. That's about it. Yeah, let's just, do you see that? Do you see how the fairy, it hits the ceiling? Whereas usually it would go higher. It just goes, That's pretty, pretty funny. Shield jump, shield surf. I can't jump high enough to even shield surf. Oh! I can. You know what, actually? These shields that have something really big sticking out of them. Take a 610, thank you for the donation. Rocket Man was written for this moment. Thank you for the donation. These things were... something sticking out. Ah! You do a tumble off them. But it doesn't seem to be enough. Hang on, why have I not tried... Because it doesn't do anything. But I didn't know that. Why didn't I try climbing on top of these before? Dare I? But if I... Ah! Don't want to fall off just yet. It's being really picky. Paul, don't be so self-deprecating. Put a spring on a shield and shield surf. It's worth a pop, isn't it? Let's use a Royal Guard shield because it's a funny waste of a good shield. Thing is, I can't take anything out. I don't really want to lower myself. Do I have... Oh, I bet I don't. Oh, it wouldn't matter anyway. Don't have any. If I try an Ultrahand, auto build something. Damn it, they planned for everything. You don't have enough room! God damn it, Nintendo, stop being so good at games! Try this again, but put a ceiling over the platform. When the roof touches the limit, try to ascend through... You know what? That's worth... That's a genuinely great idea. Ah, we can't even spawn a rocket to go back down. Could we knock something with inertia? Like if we were to hit it with a bomb? Good lord! Ah ha ha! Okay, we're trying that again. Whee! But no, that's a very good idea. Definitely going to try that immediately. Put our platform lower, push this one up, then ascend. No platform. Like, it doesn't want to put any platform down. I think we sort of backed ourselves into a corner there. I say we. Me. It was all me. All my mistakes. Backed myself into a corner there. I'm missing the place entirely. I should just reload the save. I've used up all my flipping thingies. But, you know, we found the limit. But I like the idea of putting a roof on. Let's reload that. Let's see how we get on. My gut tells me the game won't allow it because of how well programmed everything else is, but jump on a hover platform and attach a rocket. That's what we've been doing this whole time. Well, not this whole time. Wabba. Or Alex, you can hack the game and remove the skybox. But that would be cheating! How's your dream house? I'm guessing that's something I haven't encountered yet. Thanks. Actually, in truth, I'd already... I'm sorry, I shouldn't have read that out. I read that out without even thinking about it. Yeah, I had that spoilt for me already. And it's minor as spoilers go, don't get me wrong, but even so. This is a very first world problem thing, but I was expecting to get the game before release, so I was like really relaxed about, I was thinking I'm not going to get any spoilers. And I've had a lot more than I would have liked. Right, let's go for another round. How many rockets do we have? 48! Pretty good. The upper corner. Oh, lordy. Right, well. Good to know we don't need any, auto-build shenanigans. Hang on. We need to build this roof, don't we? My gut says this would make a good roof. I don't want it to adjust our trajectory too much though, so I'm going to try and balance it. It shouldn't be an issue. Why is that at such a different angle? Oh well, it doesn't matter. No, you know what? Bye. Bye. No, nothing too heavy. Let's go for something simple. I'm thinking 2 sleds. We'll have one there. And one there. It's not much, but it'll do. And you know what? For balance, let's get a couple of carts on here as well. So it really doesn't want to balance, does it? That'll do. It's beautiful! This may require more rockets, actually. Although, to be fair, we had just put in the center so there isn't anything to balance. Yeah, we could do that, but I've done this now. So... whatevs. I don't know why I said it like that. This might make more sense if we started from a higher island, but... I'm committed. I'm committed. Oh, would it be even easier if we just attach them... Oh, we get a nice little tan as well while we're doing it. Oh, lovely. Hang on. Make sure you can ascend through that before you try to go up. I'm pretty sure you can, but... That's a fair thing to test, to be honest. Now, this is technically higher. Yeah, seems pretty happy to let me do that. Whee! Easy peasy. Still, worth checking. Is there a maximum velocity? How fast can you go with the rockets? We tried attaching a load of rockets, and it just didn't go nearly as fast as we thought. Like we tried attaching a lot of rockets. Like 20. And it just went as fast as it normally would, to be honest. I don't want to say it was disappointing, but I did expect to go at least a little bit faster. No. Look at that. It's efficient. Actually, you know what? Having two, like, they're slightly different heights, these two. Just not a bad thing, actually, I think. Because when one's just too high, like it's touching. Just hit it with your sword, it doesn't take durability. Even if it doesn't, I'm getting my arrows back, it doesn't matter. None of this is going to be saved or anything. I worked hard for those Zonai charges. But yeah, if we've got 2 levels we can work with, that means we've got 2 opportunities. So if one's just too high and the game's like, nah, what are you talking about? What are you doing? Don't be such a silly sausage. What are you doing? Then the other one might just be low enough. Just. Or the other one. Wouldn't it be easier to attach 2 fans to the edge and just have them recharge? No. Because they would... I don't quite know how it works. But the... what is it? The platform would eventually despawn. Doesn't like being used for... presumably like too long... a consistent run. It just refuses to carry on after a while. If you've ever tried to fly for a really long distance... then you will no doubt have seen that the platform you're on will start to go green, like flashing green, and eventually will just despawn. It's to stop, presumably, silly things like this from happening. But for some reason, this doesn't seem to be affected. Okay, we're under 1,000 away in our altitude. Whoa! Okay, not what I was anticipating when I said break the game, but yeah, it definitely doesn't like it when it's moving. See if we can replicate that, because we're having it a bit at one point. But yeah, when it like goes down really rapidly like that, it's not me doing it. Do you recommend I pick up Doshin for my GameCube collection? Genuinely do. I think it's like, honestly, a really good game. It's not, like, life-changing or anything like that, but if you want a weird, like, very different game, an experience you've never had before, it's pretty up there. To be honest, you can get away with the Japanese version. It's a lot cheaper. And there's not really a lot of dialogue. And as a result, you don't really need to be able to speak Japanese. Not that, admittedly, I've not tried to play it, but if you get the fundamentals down, which you can get from just like a basic, well, anything, a review, which we've done, anything like that, will be substantial enough to give you the idea of what you should be doing. And that will... Then you don't really need the... Right, we're near the top. You don't really need the dialogue. Stop trying to throw a rock at Alex, it doesn't work. Okay, let's go one rocket at a time now. Oh! There we go! We've hit this... Okay, that car behaved strangely then. Oh, come on! But we are high enough... sorry, low enough that we can still spawn things in. So we have more options. Oh, that's high, isn't it? Oh, I'm guessing Ascend takes into consideration whether there's enough space above. Oh! Oh, for a moment there! For a moment! Okay, let's try that again. I've seen the Nintendo Life's review and it looks good, but I wanted to ask the Doshin man himself first. Mate, I wrote that review. You want the opinion of the Doshin man, you're getting it, buddy boy. You can't go any farther. You and whose army? Oh, just for a frame or no! Stop! Naughty! It's trying to despawn. It's despawning! No! Oh! Button mashing unfortunately wouldn't work because there's a cooldown when you try. You try and like Link stops and he sort of goes, ha! And then there's a cooldown before you can try again. Make a tank out of Koroks. I've not done anything nasty to a Korok yet. I've yeeted them, but it's always been in a very loving way. Like using springs and things. I just, I'm gonna go and have a wee. I'll see you in a minute. So, what's good? Oh, they are hitting me, okay. I remembered I had a fairy. So I thought, you know what, I'll just let nature take it. I thought I'd just let nature take its course. It's only a battle talent, it's not all that. Just need to get on and do this. Bam, bam, bam. And then all the little bocoblos. You just need to get one of your 42 time bombs. Oh, you know, I am actually gonna have to change to something like that. I don't want to actually die. Let's go with the Zonite bow. We'll get to do one of my favourite things. Like, genuinely one of my favourite things to do in the game. Ah, he's got a Korok front. No wonder he's been throwing me about the place. Hi, friend! What? I said, hi, friend! That's not the right thing. Ah! These are blue bokoblins. Get winded, son. Absolutely. There we go. Spending all this time. They're flipping blue bokoblins. Why am I not getting any headshots? I just want what they've got in their fancy chest. We rely on you, Nightlink. Let's jump off the Sky Islands and break the game all day. And our legs. It was a ruby. I've been tempted to try something, actually. I imagine it's going to go pretty poorly. But... hang on. Does it turn this into a... No. Ruby spear. Yeah. It's not going to... oh, it does fire things! I thought it would have burst. That's what I like about the Forest Dweller's spear. It's the only Forest Dweller thing I've found. I just happened upon it. And, hey, Aracuda, take shelter from the rain. Nyah, that's very sweet. Dead. Yeah, I can't even throw this. I shouldn't have fused this, should I? Because this Forest Dweller spears are really cool. Will I save or reload? Not reload, I'm not. I just wasted 15 large Zonite charges that I can genuinely use in the rest of the game. I'm not going away and not using that. Yeah, so like single time fusion things. Like muddle buds, like puff shrooms, like bombs. They can be reused indefinite. What about Bright Bloom Seed? That's an interesting thought. They can be reused indefinitely with Forest Dweller stuff. Wait for it when it becomes coloured again. When it stops being monochrome. Which, is it already? Nope, there we go. Infinite Bright Bloom Seeds, baby! Not then. This is breaking the game? What a joke. Mate, you've come at the wrong time. We're taking a bit of a break, my friend. We're making infinite Bright Bloom Seeds! We just got to the top of the map. It was fun. That is nifty. You're right. Incidentally, I am pleasantly surprised that the game is as stable as it is. Like really, really stable. Also, these are giant bright bloom seeds each time. That's a big deal. Does it have to be that dropping thing though? Or can we do it on walls? I think I tried it, but it didn't seem to want to work. And I'm not going to throw it because... Guessing that won't do anything either. What about something that would... Something you can physically interact with. Infinite bright blooms, baby! I mean, until the weapon breaks, obviously, but you know. You're taking one bright bloom and turning it into however many hits this can take before it breaks. That's pretty cool. They polished the game for a whole year. I know. Really, really outskirts stable. They do. Yeah, they spent so long making sure this game was seriously stable. And it is. I didn't close it for a week. Well, maybe not quite a full week. But I didn't close the game for a week. I was playing it every day for 10 hours. Didn't crash once. In fact, the first time I got one of those loading barrier things, I know they exist, but where the game just pauses for a moment. Hehe. Was today. I really need fire fruit, actually. I've run out. You reach the point where you just don't come across them anymore. QA testing on this game must have been insane, yeah. I mean, Al Numa said that he completed it like 15 billion times or something. That might be a slight exaggeration. But that's pretty cool. I'm quite happy with that as a mechanic. When you, yeah, just attack enemies. What's that? Hey! That armor shield isn't going to do you much. Or armor shard shield, I think, technically. What happens if when I attack an enemy with a... Oh, it just lands near them. Oh, well. Oh, well. I tell you what. I'm always cagey about this. If you haven't played the game yet and you're sensitive to spoilers, I'm going to give you like 15 seconds. I mean, you may already know, but I'm going to give you 15 seconds. Not even 15. I'm just going to give you a few seconds to navigate away because we're going to go somewhere that wasn't officially revealed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we're going to the depths. I'm only cagey about that because it was such a wonderful surprise for me. Like a truly wonderful surprise. I tell you what, actually, let's go to a chasm that I've not been to before. So that it is truly dark. Whereas, okay, yeah, we're not going to that one, are we? Let's just have a look at the world map, see whether there's any chasms. Why am I not seeing any chasms? This is crazy. Oh, there's one. Have I been down there? No, I haven't! Hey! And it's right by a tower. I swore the depths was shown. They were... But it wasn't clear that it was an entire third map. Like, when I found it, I was like, oh, I wonder how far this goes. And then, you know, you come to the realization that they did tweet about the depths. Oh, okay. Wasn't aware of that. That might have been when I was on holiday. And usually I still keep reasonably up to date with things. Not this time. Wow, that was closer than I thought. So yeah, I don't want to spoil things for people. It's not fair. And it's very difficult to know what other people classify as a spoiler. particularly when you're not a, like, typical consumer. So, for like 1 second the depth was shown. Yeah, they showed it, but we knew that there was underground stuff. I remember seeing it in a trailer. But they didn't say it's a whole third flipping map. Like, I can't believe they focused on the Sky Islands. So not most of the game. I'm going to be a bit cagey because I don't have... Hey, a light route. Oh, I love a mine. Oh no, can't see. Boom! What does it call this? Bright Bloom Seed Spear. Fair enough. Where's that? Where's it? There it is. Leave that light route. Infinite bright blooms. The YouTube compression. Oh, I can imagine. YouTube does not like... Well, compression generally. Dark colors always look way, way worse. Which is why horror games look terrible on YouTube. Yeah, it's interesting, Simpsons 703, because I've done the opposite. I've done basically flip all of the story. And I've been doing an awful lot of side quests. Just been running around like... you missed some fire fruit. I'm sure I did. Wow, that was a big light route, or was it just combining with others that I've... I was combining with others, yeah. Whoa! Hello, lava! I've not come across falling lava yet. I've not been to Eldin. There's so much of the game, I've just not been to Eldin. Not been to Gerudo either. Oh, nice! Whoa! Get away. Cheeky lava. Anyway, there was a mine over here, wasn't there? Where I fell in. Which was, yeah, over in that direction. Yeah, let's do that. I did not know Bright Bloom Seed could be used continually when fused to a weapon. Not, in fact, I'm going to test it. I'm pretty sure most weapons, it doesn't work. It's the Forest Dweller stuff. But let's double check just to be on the safe side. I genuinely don't know where Bright Blooms are. In the buy type thing. Let's just go by most used. So, pretty sure this will be one use. But, you know. Yep, it's gone. But, Forest Dweller has fused recycling on it. Which means that it can be used time and time and time again. Whamma jamma. Even when it's really not necessary. So I'm pretty keen to show off my... I'm not going to make too much progress because I'm not going to save any of this. No, I'm not going to look at that chest. I'll save that for myself for another time. Is this going to be a proper one? Nope. Hey. What's a girl to do? Are there any other... Oh, now we're talking. Okay. This is something I made. I put it out on Twitter yesterday. This is a slight variation on it. It is... Well, first of all, activate it. It's an automatic mining tool. I'm pretty pleased with it, I'm gonna be honest. It's not perfect. I've seen some people say you should put wheels on it, like, and drive it round. I like the fact that it floats. I like the fact that you can just put it anywhere and it'll stay there. And all it does, I mean, it's really useful, don't get me wrong, but it really highlights how these massive deposits of zonite have very little zonite in them comparatively for their size. But this is really useful if you've got like an area to go through that's got a load of walls and stuff. Is it as good? Is it good in combat? Not really. Alex is literally the smartest gamer I know. You don't know many smart gamers then. I had this idea after seeing a vehicle in the depths. And I was like, you know what? That looks like it could be useful for blank. Does it work? And then I started workshopping it further and yeah. Here we are. Oh. Got caught somehow. Not to worry. And it is just like one hit. And this doesn't break. And if you're using it to get zonite, how much zonite do I have now? Already got it back. Only costs 9. It's not much at all. I'm chuffed I am. Also, it doubles. Not that it's been like ultra useful, but it doubles as a little platform if you need it. Just be aware that it's got damaging spikes all over it. Can't lift it when you're standing on it though, because that would be too easy. I like this though. I like that it just stays in place. It's easy to move around as a result. You can take it to places. Yeah, anywhere that's... Yeah, I like this. Anyway. Let's, I don't know. Let's go back. I have no idea what time it is. 4 o'clock! Crikey. Been doing it 2 hours already. Just trying to think what more we could do to really push the boundaries. Wheels are definitely interesting. Big wheels. I'm going to see if I can... You know, I'm going to reload that save with all those lovely, lovely things in them. Imagine fusing a bunch of axes to that. I have seen someone... In fact, that is something I would like to make. Someone else has already made it. I haven't had the idea myself. Someone made a lawnmower that actually, like, cut all the grass. Which, like, there's a lot of stuff in grass that I would genuinely... Should we make a lawnmower? Hey, Alex, your Lego video has gone live. Let's build things again. Yeah. I'm sure it's gone live. Sorry. Excuse me, I just didn't know how to respond to that. There we go, big wheels. I've just been mining away with whatever hammer weapons I can muster. Yeah, and that's generally fine. And you don't end up using too much, but that thing is easier, particularly when it's like a big wall. And when it's that stone that requires multiple hits, it just chews through them. It's great. Zonite really isn't the best example for it, but you do get the most out of it, naturally. It's over here. Let's go to that vending machine. Let's surf down on some meat. Splendid. Right. I'm gonna need some wheels. Big wheels. We don't need that many wheels. A lot of hydrants as well. I understand why the system is the way it is, but it does sort of mean that I end up with an awful lot of things that I never use, like hydrants. Big wheel! Okay. Rocket-powered lawnmower. What do you get from grass? Just Hylian rice? Hylian rice you can get to bantha wheat, which is more useful. You know, I'm going to turn the light on. Wow, that's a bit better. It's, I'm trying to be nice to myself, like I got the window open and stuff like that, because it's warmish. It's warmish. It's not massively warm. What is it? 27 in here. I swear every time I look at that thermometer, it says 27. I wish you could go underwater. Frankly, I think there's enough of in the game, personally. But let's go to Tabantha, where you can get some nice Tabantha wheat. And I can clear that now. I don't need that. Delete. Why am I doing that? I'm not keeping any of this save. Oh well. Mining through rocks in this game reminds me of Minish Cap. Just a little bit. Who said you can't go underwater? I genuinely don't know. 70 hours into this game, more than I put in most games. And I'm still just like unfamiliar with most of everything. I feel like I just don't know the game. So a floating rock would naturally be a really easy thing. What I'd like is I suppose other big wheels if it was at the right height. Have to be big wheels, I think, to get the clearance. Let's use a sled as a base, because we don't need much. However, wait, come back here, you. So 70 hours in, 50 hours spent building things to get the ceiling in the sky. It's not far off. It's not far off. So we're going to need some struts, some supports, essentially. I don't know what would be best for that. Certainly not batteries. They'll disappear. I think... Are we near a stable? We're near a stable. Okay, so let's build something... In fact, we'll just carry it over. Hot tip, if you need to carry a lot of things at once, just stick them together. And carry them all in one go. How's that for a time save? Right. Survive! Nicely done. Yeah, what we really need is those wooden... What do you call them? Battens? Wah! I'm gonna scare you with... Oh. With my... Oh, boingy boingy. I don't want to actually detach it. I just want to make it go boing. Why is this so hard to understand? I need to reach my friend! I'm not scared. Liar. I think some stakes would be really useful here. We're gonna have to build this upside down, aren't we? I really want some flat ground. That'll do. These are a bit long, aren't they? Just a bit long. Can you take a horse to the top of the skybox and mount the horse? I don't have an answer to that. Matt Giggs. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for the donation. I've been a long-time appreciator of your channel's content. First time I've been able to send out a super chat during a live stream. Zelda has always been my favourite franchise since Ocarina of Time first release. Tears of the Kingdom is too good. I see what you did there. Oot 2. Thank you so much. That's so generous of you. I don't know what to say. Never received that much in a super chat. It's super kind of you. I only wish could give you something in return. I tell you what, this machine, this lawnmower is going to be known as the Matt Giggs. The Matt Giggs. Not even the Matt Giggs lawnmower, it's just called the Matt Giggs. So, right now, it's looking ridiculous. I promise it won't stop looking ridiculous, so don't worry. Good start, good start. Okay, now we need to make sure they're all facing the same way. I've had that so many times where I've completely fluffed up the creation of something. Nice. It's fallen over. I love it when that happens. There are things that you can do to prevent that. Wondering whether I can be bothered. I can! For the Mac gigs, I can! There we go. Why are you in that direction? No, why are you... Oh, it'll probably work, won't it? That's the thing. He's sort of like, that's not precisely right. It'll probably work regardless. The game is very generous. Very generous. Okay, it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, that's not the direction I was anticipating. No matter, it does not matter. As long as they're all consistent, that's the important thing. Okay, there's the base. And you know what? That stabilizer is about the right height, but it's not good enough. We get back here. Now we need... Don't you roll away. Don't you drive off. Ideally, we could do with another one of those things, couldn't we? But it ain't gonna happen. I can't use batteries, they'll disappear. Construct head? Ah, no, it'll only activate when enemies are nearby. And that just won't do. Hydrant. I've used them before. It can be a little bit wobbly, but it should be alright, shouldn't it? Oh, my screen cut out. It's back. Worry ye not. That's not looking too bad, is it? May even be a little bit high, actually. What happens when we turn the Mac gigs the right way up? Come back! Could this be a better shape? Absolutely. Hang on. Turn off. It's not easy to get on. I think I'm going to have to ascend. There we go. Right, now this is the front. Which is not the way that it should be, but I'm past caring. Hang on, is Felix in here? How's the braking going? Oh wow, that's impressive. We got to the skybox. It was fun. Hey! It's the start of a lawnmower, and it's actually... That's good clearance. Oh, I think I killed a bird. I will take your nut to make sure your death wasn't in vain. Okay, so now we need some blades. Ideally, I want a few of the same. Why not? Let's have some Royal Claymores, because I've got a couple of them. Oh my word. It's actually looking pretty good. Oh. Come on. Come on. Hey, now we're doing it. So without blades, it's just a bird killer. Are we harvesting rice? We're harvesting whatever we can get our hands on. You know what? I actually quite like the water shooting out the back now. Is that fast enough? Is that actually cutting? It is cutting! It is cutting! It's... I like how slow it moves as well, actually. It's quite pleasing. We don't seem to be getting any Tabantha wheat, though. Can you... Is it just rare? Or are we not able to harvest it this way? I mean, that would be thoroughly disappointing if that were the case. Thoroughly. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah. Of course it'll... The speed is tied to everything else. We are, at the very least, mowing the lawn. I'm not going mad. There has been no Tabantha wheat yet, has there? I'm going to make sure that this is an area that can spawn it. It should be, but I don't want to assume. And it's using so little power, actually. That's quite pleasing. Maybe we need to take this on the road. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. We get a hightail lizard. Hang on, is the grass coming back? No, it's not. The screen isn't great for it, to be honest. Can you attach a rocket to the wheel to make it go faster? Maybe. But that's not what mowing lawns is about. Use 2 wheels on the bottom instead of 1 to double the speed. God, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I hope this won't... Nope, nope, that keeps that intact. Okay. We don't need you. Let's get another big wheel. Make sure it's pointing in the same direction. It is. Nice and central. Sweet lordy, is this actually going to work? Oh, you can just climb it as well. Oh, it's unstable. I love it. Look at it go. Ah! Okay, we need to take this somewhere we can actually get some Tabantha wheat. So, admittedly, we're not in Tabantha. Which is probably part of it. So let's just take a nice little jaunt over. God, this is... This is actually, like, pleasingly... Oh my god, you can go faster by holding forward. I forgot that. I mean, I knew that would make the vehicle move forward faster, but... Is it elegant? No. Is it going to be able to cross this bridge? Maybe not. Also just realised I really did not need to make the wheels... Oh, maybe I did need to make the wheels stick out that far. Either way, we're doing it. I want to try and get that as central as possible. Try again. I'm scared of breaking... Hey, that's pretty good. Oh, not right now. Oh, no. Is it going to strike my... No! No! My special device! Leave it alone! No! How much Zonite to build this? We're going. Does this lower the blade durability? I've no idea. I've only just, say, invented it. I didn't invent it. Not the concept, anyway. That particular design? That's all me, baby. That's all... Ah! That's all Nintendo life. And the design, naturally, is named after the wonderful Matt Giggs. It's called the Matt Giggs. It's not even the Matt Giggs lawnmower. It's just the Matt Giggs. Use the same parts. That's a good point. Hang on, it may have despawned by now. The game is pretty brutal when it comes to despawning. And the flippin'... The storm wasn't even significant. Has it despawned? Yeah, it's ruined. It's alright, we can just build another one using auto build. It'll be fine. You should always use wooden blades. To be fair, actually, that would work. If a strange blonde Hylian boy offers you to mow your lawn, say no. Don't worry, Matt Giggs will be reborn. Thinking about it, I probably could have... no, I think Tabantha Frontier is a good place to go. Rather than go too much further, because the cold! It's just one less thing to have to think about. I've got things in my inventory that I... Whoa! Don't want to necessarily share. Just in case. Frog! Tabantha wheat! Now we're cooking! Okay. So weird that you even like the claymores and everything spawn as part of it. It's great, don't get me wrong. Oh, the Mac Giggs is facing the wrong way. Whoa now! We really didn't need to... It was more stable before. We really didn't need to make the blades faster, but you know what? It is fun. Where's all my wheat at? I'm not seeing any wheat. Tabantha wheat! The harvest, the first harvest is so pure! Now... what I need next is like a roller on the back so that we can get those nice lines in the lawn. I don't know what I just hit. Let's find out. It was a frog. I'm sorry, frog. You are not welcome. I'm trying to earn a living here. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, bokoblins? Eh? Oh no, I'm on 5% battery on my iPad. I find your quest for wheat offensive to my people. Yes, unfortunately. Get out of here! Yeah, that's, Paul. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I really like wheat. Why is there so little wheat here? Should we be going faster? That wasn't even wheat, that was a frog. They're easily confused to be... I'm basically just causing carnage. I'm really reducing the population of frogs. In my quest for a small amount of wheat. What happens if we hit like a fire fruit or something? That's something we'll find out potentially in due course. Oh, what fun. Yeah, I think I need to get a charger for my iPad. I see Tabantha wheat and a frog. I feel a bit bad for hitting all these frogs, but not bad enough to do anything about it. It's not like they're real frogs, so it's okay. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Slapping frogs around the face with a massive sword. I am actually going to have to get a charger. I'll be back in just a mo. Wah! Yeah. I had an extension thing here and it's not here. Hit the controller with my foot. Aren't streams fun? I really want Alex's shirt. Thank you. I'm rather fond of it. Sasha got it for me. Right. Come on, Matt Giggs. We've got a world to destroy. Aha! Fresh victim! Disappointing. Although an enemy. I wonder how this would actually be in combat. It might be okay. Though I am somewhat disappointed about the quantity of wheat we're producing. Wheat! And I can't deny having to leave every time a bit of wheat spawns. Alright, you're going to be a nuisance. But as for the rest of you, say hello to the ultimate... Ah! But Matt Giggs is coming for you! Oh, wow. It's not bad. Like, it's not amazing, but it's not bad. There's something pleasing about it, to say the least. Oh, I wonder whether we could just create like a torture chamber or something. Just like a box with a load of like... Well, I suppose a load of the metal things, the spikes that I use to create the mining thing. First, we're going to have to take out this geezer. You know what? Oh, wow, that was so little damage for what that was. What a waste. Come over here. I said come over here, not hit me. That'll do. I saw someone make a box torture chamber. I'm sure it's been done. I don't think, to be honest, even the like mining tool I created, someone's probably already created, if not exactly the same thing, something very similar. It's one of those things where even, you know, even in a game this new, there's no original thought. Unless someone built a walker. Oh, someone's already built a walker, haven't they? Come on. Come on, Matt Giggs. I like the... Oh, you know what? How are we doing on wheels? No. Three. Okay, I'm going to go and get some more wheels. Because I liked the notion of each wheel making the subsequent wheel faster. That pleased me. So I wonder how many we can put on top of one another. And how fast the subsequent top one will be. I'll build a walker, says Matt Giggs. You've done enough, my friend. You've inspired the Matt Giggs. I reckon you probably could make a walker. Just hang on. Have we already used? No, I'm pretty sure I saw some. Oh, we still got 10. Loads. That's not helpful. Only this design involves more wheels. I'm definitely going to try and make my own torture box after watching this. It'd be really cool if there was some sort of online sharing option for blueprints in the game. Yes, I sort of appreciate that, but at the same time, I'm kind of pleased in a way that there isn't. It forces... It would sort of like just... It would like interrupt creativity, I think. You know, let's build the thing here. We are going to need a strong base, though, so that's not what I wanted to do. Cart. It's going to need to be more substantial. To be honest, a wing, I think. It's good and heavy. And then... Well, let's do it properly. Let's start off with 10 and see how we go. Okay, let's start off with 5 and see how we go. Well, I like that it attaches nicely to the center there. Now that's going in the same direction. Let's get that nice and centered. How does that look now? Pretty good start. Don't know how centered that is. I like it though. Okay, we're running out of vertical space. You know what? It makes me wonder how this would like run on the ground. I can't flip and see. I need to build like a scaffolding or something. Another wing. Another wing. And another wing. Pop that to one side. Oh, don't want to knock that over. Actually. Bingo bango. Scaffolding. Oh, no, it's too high. Let's just pop that up there. For the rest of it. I suppose you can attach it, doesn't matter, does it? Oh, he says. Right. Pretty nice and centered. So, this thing, I'm sure it's just going to tear itself apart. It's just going to tear itself apart. But I'm hoping it will be at least amusing. What happens if we touch it? It's barely even using any power. I know I can climb up the side. It's easier and quicker than using Ascend. Okay, I'll use Ascend. That's going very fast. Whoa! Do you know you can fuse logs lengthways, hold them in the air, then recall them and ascend through the bottom? No. It's pretty cool. Can you put mining tool on the bottom of this? Put it on the top, couldn't I? That'd be nice and fast. Oh, that's is that going to start again? Seems to stabilize it. That's so cool. And it's like, did you see that? I like threw the arrow off. I want to see if I can do that again. Like, it's as if the arrow was trying to anticipate it because there is some auto aiming. No, I didn't do it that time. Let's auto-build my... auto-build that. Popping it down there just because it's simpler. Because... What if you attach a plank and then make a giant spinning paddle to launch Link with? Oh, I bet that would work and all, you know? I'm not going to attach that. And I regretted it. Didn't want to attach it because it's an auto-build thing, so... Twill be... Oh, you know what? Oh, is that too tall? Ah! Oh, move that thing. Oh, Matt Giggs, another donation, thank you. I was making a creation in Hyrule Field Road and freaked out an approaching caravan. Had to move my crap like neighborhood kids to playing street hockey. I think I need a stronger base than this. But, for now... No! Oh no, the hoverstone! Hang on! That means I can move it. Mid. Oh wow, the game doesn't like this. Oh, it's pulling it down! Let's see where it goes! I completely forgot. Whoa! I completely forgot about the hoverstone. Also, I didn't think... It's too heavy for the hoverstone. I didn't think that would be a thing. Well, this is certainly something. Oh. I mean, I'm really... It's quite pleasing how slowly this falls. I can't deny. This is exactly what they had in mind when they created this game. Exactly what they had in mind. Alex, stick a stabilizer on it to keep it upright. I know I might have a stabilizer. Could have used one of those upright devices. Yeah, yeah. I'll attach one when we get to the bottom. I don't want to run out of battery. I don't want it to get damaged on the way down. I can use a charge if I need to. This It just looks so ridiculous. I love everything about it. There's an owl over there. Okay, when it gets closer to the ground, like now. It's alive! Okay, I think I do have... Where am I? Am I in Eldin? Not been here before. Not properly, anyway. Got the tower, but that was it. I've used the stabilizer! Yeah. But what about... A rocket's basically just a stabilizer, isn't it? Oh, get away with you. Dreidel. It is a bit like a dreidel. Do I have a steering stick? I do, because I want to take this for a ride. Oh. tell you what. If that doesn't stay upright, it doesn't matter. No, it's too wet here. Okay, but the principle is sound. Just need somewhere. Whoa! What? Oh, it doesn't like that, does it? Why is the control... I'm pretty sure I did not put the control stick on at an angle like that. Oh, what am I thinking? Well, stays upright. It reminds me of something, and I don't know what it is. And I don't mean that before you start commenting. But like a toy or something, like a balancing game or something like that, I think. It's so wobbly. And the game doesn't care. The game's just like, yeah, whatever. Here, hold it here. Slinky. Maybe I am thinking of something as simple as a slinky. No. Get back there. Naughty little device. I haven't got a name for this yet. Now we're talking! Oh my god, it... I didn't think it would... I'm amazed this is holding together. You know, it looks a bit like a turkey Twizzler as well. Not that I ever had one growing up. Some steaks would be good, wouldn't it? I don't have them. Ah. And it's interesting, when it's in the air, it's like, yeah, strong and stable. And then you touch the ground and it's like, oh my god. Whoa. Can we break it? Yes, we can. Okay. I like this concept. I think we can do more with it. And I think I know where best to do it. How many wheels do we have? Do we need to get some more? Should we do a reset? Or 12? That should be fine. Now it's not that one. It's not that one. Is it that one? I don't think so. No, there's an island which would be suitable for it. Excuse me. Just because I know that there are stakes there. It's not that one. It's one with like an arena on it. It's not that one. It's not that one. I haven't been there. Oh, pretty sure it's this one. We're all good. Alex could build his Zelda version of those giant balloon men from a car dealership. Oh, I could and I should. Oh, my back. Playing all these video games is not good for your back. Should have a more ergonomic chair, but I like this chair. Oh, I've been here too recently. No charges for little Alex. That's assuming they do respawn. I don't know if they do. Oh no, it's okay. We don't have to go. Obviously there's a construct over there. But that doesn't matter. What what we need is over here. Actually, to be honest, that base is probably going to be even better. At least... metal one? No, the stone I think will be best. More importantly, it's got a stake, so it's not going to flail around quite so. Which is fun, but I really want to see what the maximum speed we can get is. Okay. Wheel it in, boys. Wheelie big cheese. Probably going to need some more scaffolding. Come on, there we go. Not perfect. None of this is going to be perfect. Come on. Motion controls are misbehaving slightly. Might adjust that slightly. That's even worse! Oh, I need some scaffolding. This'll do. Just a slightly higher platform. They are all pointing the same way, aren't they? Why are you trying to magnetize so? I think it's the game screaming, no, don't make me calculate this. Just about. Reach it. That's the wrong way up. How is that still attached? And that's actually not bad. I'm amazed that this... There we go. Oh. Okay, no, what I want... That's not what I want. That's really not what I want. Stop trying to attach to everything. Okay, it's a start. Oh, don't tell me I've used up all my steering sticks. I might have done. I want to ride this! Oh, I flippin' have an all! Oh well, let's appreciate it for what it is for the moment. God, it does just sort of like... It reaches a point where it just sort of sustains itself. Look at how much... It looks like it's going backwards because it's presumably going so fast. Hang on, which way round is... Oh, now we're talking. No! What about... Oh, it won't go any higher. Well, that seems good and stable. Get up to speed. Oh my god, it actually hurts you! Ah! Beware the snake of doom! I fear whatever is below. You know what? I kind of want to take this into the construct fight. It would just defeat it in one hit, I think. But just in case it doesn't, just in case we get one hit on it, I'll be a happy boy. Try and get it nice and close without getting too close ourselves. Tell you what, why don't we put it in its path? So it's on the outer. Are we too far away? Don't mind me. Mind my spinning death paddle. Come on. Little bit closer. No! No! I will never forgive you for this. I can hear you destroying my work. I don't need your sympathy. Say hello to my little friend! No. Dangerously close to inventing the helicopter. My boy! Look how they massacred my boy. How much zonite do I have? Can I just make another one? Oh, you're... Hang on. I had one that was slightly less good. No. No! Save it as a favorite. The thing is, I won't have enough zonite anymore because I've used too much of it already, I think, to build it again. And I'm not saving anything. Yeah, I'm not saving anything about this run. I'm sure this isn't new to anyone, but you know you can just like grab the flux construct. I've never seen a flux construct do that attack. You can just like grab the blocks. You can break it free as well, but... Right, well that was, I've just had another big wheel thought. Because you attach it on the spigots, you know, and then you attach it sort of on stack and they get faster and faster, but if you attach them on the sides as well, and then you attach things on top of that, you're going to end up with some kind of hideous whirling dervish. Oh, crikey. Just seen a message from Xeon. He's a mad man. Assuming I read that right. So we're going back to the old save, and we're going to get some big wheels out, and I am going to attach some big wheels. Big wheel? Big wheel. Big wheel. Big wheel. Big wheel, big wheel. And we'll see what happens. So it's over here, yeah. You can ascend through it, through the big wheels. Oh. I mean, I hope so. But at the same time, I sort of hope not. How frightening would that be? I'm looking forward to it already. What happens if you alternate the direction of the wheels? They would just cancel each other out, I imagine. I did think about that. And I might do that with this idea in mind. I don't know. No, it'd be less chaotic, wouldn't it? You might be destroying it with the blades. Huh? Sorry, I'm confused. Big wheel times. Oh, ascend through the construct. I thought you meant the big wheels. That wouldn't surprise me, actually. Gonna make a whisk machine. That's not a million miles away from what I had in mind. Right, this is as good a place as any, I think. Let's get a nice base down. A wing. Old reliable. Big wheel. I only got... That's not many big wheels. Let's hope it's enough. So, I want at least one at double speed, and then... No, I want them all facing the same direction. I think that will be maximum carnage. That's a good start. Already going a bit wonksy. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Okay, let's keep things simple for the moment. Doesn't that look safe? That's going to be throwing me off, surely. I mean, the amount of... That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, wow, that actually threw me a surprising distance as well. Hang on. No, it would be imbalanced. But what if we balanced it? So one like that. Oh, it's not centered at all. That's not a problem. Yep. We just need to make sure, actually, it'd be more stable underneath, and can, you know, despite what it looks like I'm doing, I actually do want it to be reasonably stable. So that should be reasonably balanced. Reasonably. Let's not, you know, let's not kid ourselves and suggest that it's... Oh yeah, like this is an ultra-balanced device that Nintendo absolutely intended us to create. What if you did it vertically? Oh no. Oh no. It's too much! It's too much! It's chewing itself up! Wow, I've never seen it actually, like, change the glue like that before. What if we did that? I mean, that's hideously unbalanced now, but you know what, it could be, it's at least going to be fun. Whoa! It's like we're at Alton Towers. Wow, the wing underneath is not having a good time. I love it. You have inspired me to faff around in Zelda tonight. You're welcome, Myrid. Do like the idea of doing some vertical ones as well. No! You silly bean! I want you to be perpendicular. Was that not obvious? Hey! Come on, now kiss. You really don't want to behave, do you? Oh, it was trying to behave. No. Naughty. Do what you were doing before. Oh, nearly. No. That's... Hang on. Can you put... I can't see this going badly. Oh, as soon as you go upside down, it'll cancel it, won't it? Fun while it lasted. What if we just shoot it? Oh my word. With a few ticks, this could be a killer amusement park ride. You know what? It's not far off, is it? Oh, what if? This may be rubbish. I don't know. It may be terrible and pointless and I'm just going to regret it. Because it's not going to be funny at all. But what if it's upside down? Oh, well, that's not a good start. Actually, no, that's pretty good. What if we put it somewhere nice and precarious so it can start to fall off? So we can glide elegantly down to the ground. Elegantly. How is that not horizontal? I mean, come on. Come on, Nintendo. Here we go. Oh. Ah, beauty. Oh, I must have hit a dazzle fruit or something. Off we go. Hang on, I've just realised. If I... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Wow, I really fluffed that up, didn't I? If I put that there, I put this here, I can control the speed at which the insanity happens. Oh, it wants to do something. I think it wants to kill me. But it's not going to work. Somewhere nice and unstable. Not that unstable. Good grief. No, no, no. We need to go fast. Oh, seems to be walking a little. Every time I change direction. Only a little. Oh, no, that's the wrong way. Nearly there. Come on. It's time for takeoff. I could have just used a rocket to get us off, but that's not the point. Hang on. What happens if you put a rocket I'm pretty sure someone said this earlier to do with the lawnmower to make it faster. Sorry, the Mac Gigs to make it faster. Need to make sure it's in the correct orientation. But then... I will protect you! Why are you going over there? Don't climb the way! Oh, dear. I have fun. Alex, what in the world are you trying to do? What am I not trying to do? I'm not trying to stick to the rules, baby. Wheels upon wheels upon wheels upon wheels upon wheels upon wheels. I didn't want a small wheel. I thought I had 5. Hang on. Just had a thought. Are small wheels also viable? Can you attach things? Probably not. Because I imagine whatever you attach would just break off, wouldn't it? Let's try with the steering stick. That was probably a bad idea because these are quite, well, not rare, but they're quite useful. Okay. I want your meat. Thank you. This won't be at all useful. Like, it absolutely won't be useful. But it is an interesting experiment in my mind. Okay. Now we need a lot of small wheels. And what I'm hoping we can create we have enough small wheels they're going in the wrong direction. That's okay. That's okay. But I think we might be able to create a travelator. Now, if that doesn't fill you with excitement, I don't know what will. I suppose actually it's trying to snap to that, isn't it? So that'll actually be more consistent in the long run. Okay, good. You can merge 20 small wheels with 20 flamethrowers separately and try seeing if that breaks the game. Maybe other Zonai devices also turned on, put batteries on everything and keep it going. Maybe? Let me try my travelator. Right, so we want mouths at the front. They're both, yeah, they're both up ladder. Okay. No! Naughty little sausage. Okay, I don't know if that's going to be enough for a wing. Let's pop the wing. There. That's the wrong way! Oh, I turned them round and all, didn't I? Yep. That's what you get for messing with the Travelator. Come on, round you go. We want an easy way to get wings. To where they need to be. And there's no easier way than a Travelator. It's a start! You know what? Oh, I genuinely thought you would have died from that. It's not often to use elemental stuff against Stalkoblins. Are they Stalkoblins or Stalbokoblins? Gonna need some extra wide lanes to turn that puppy. Certainly am. But I reckon if I auto-build... another bridge. This is difficult to maneuver. Stay still so I can kill you. I am trying to create a new mode of transport. In Hyrule, at least. It's not really doing it, is it? But I tell you what. Get off. Gear off. There's something we can salvage from this. Why aren't you moving? I wanted to create the world's longest car. Now we're doing it! See, even the Wizrobes are happy to see me. Is this the real result in the Alex Mobile Alan's car in The Simpsons? Probably. I've had enough of your nonsense. And yours. Right. More small wheels, I think. Because big wheels are for big show-offs. Now, I can't remember... Oh no, it's going that way, isn't it? So... Wow. My spatial reasoning is not as hot as it could be right now. Okay. On the road again. Just come on. Right. More small wheels. Actually, that's not that many, is it? We can do this. We can fully wheel our system. Just one more pair. And we'll be wheeling our way to victory. Really big cheese. What? You were never a son I enjoyed anyway. Okay. Okay. Stop. I don't have a steering stick. I don't have a steering stick. Okay. Ganondorf is watching you from the castle saying, that boy ain't right. If I can spawn this. What are you doing? Why would you... Is it too many connections? Now I know I can't just use the steering stick. I can't take it off. But... if I can just... Nope, that won't do. Actually, yes it will. I can't be bothered. That's a lot of glue! Why aren't you moving? You're perfect. Go, baby, go! Go! There's no reason this shouldn't work. It's a completely reasonable thing to create in this game. Come on! Come on, you can do it! Believe in yourself! Why won't you believe in yourself like I do? You got a bit of an incline now. Oh, it's fast! Out of my way! I'm a motorist! Most fun I've ever had in the game. Some springs for suspension. To be honest, some big wheels would be better, but I'm committing to my small wheel fantasy. You can't reach me! He's actually throwing fire fruit. That's so rude. Small wheel fantasy, don't fall over! Oh wow, I did not want to have to flip this. Hyrule Field is big enough for my boy! Why are you trying to do that? But he's strong, he can handle it. Let's go! I said let's go! You need more flexibility between each segment. Nonsense. It's a perfect design. You just don't understand it. It's using complex physics. See? It's fine. It goes like the Dickens. Oh, actually, it does. It does somewhat go like the Dickens. See? You were mad to suspect otherwise. Time for a 14-point turn. Okay, now actually it's on Hyrule Field. It's working far better than it has any right to. And the game is actually not that happy. It's actually wigging out a little bit. I'd like to stable my horse, please. Out of my way, Beetle. Rockets? My boy doesn't need any rockets. My boy's perfect as he is. Whee! Who else do you give a choo-choo to? But Alex, double rainbow! Double rainbow. That's how perfect my boy is. He's so perfect he needs a break. I wonder what the weight of this thing is. How much does it cost to auto-build? Not as much as I thought, honestly. But I'm not gonna lie. Perfection comes at a price, you know? It's expensive. Let's go. Can it handle hills? Can it not handle hills? My impressive bridge boy. Okay. Maybe our boy just needs a little help to get up this hill. Just a little. Don't worry. You're still perfect. You just need a little bit of, oomph. Oh! Okay, nothing actually broke. I'm actually quite surprised. But why am I surprised? It's perfect. Slap a couple of bright bloom seeds on the front and take this baby to the depths! Now you're talking. Hey, there's a shrine of light nearby. I'm sure we'll reach it in no time at all. It's alright, I didn't need a bridge. I brought my own. This is going far better than it has any right to. I'm lying, of course. It's a perfect machine. Perfect. Look at it. What would you improve? Like, chat, honestly, what would you improve? Nothing. Nothing, it's perfect. What is this? Genuinely not explored this area. Why is there a fountain there? Is that a fountain? It's a Korok. That super glue sure is good. Oh, certainly is. Okay, I think when it comes to this perfect machine, momentum is definitely its friend. And being on the road. On the road again. Don't wanna hit a tree. On the road again. This is actually a military vehicle. It's one of those vehicles that's designed to build bridges and be bridges. The most surprising thing about this vehicle, it's great clearance for overhead bridges and underpasses and stuff. It's fantastic at it. But does it float? Oh no. Oh my boy! Oh my boy, I didn't think you'd sink, but you're made of stone! Oh, my boy, where are you? I'll save you! Time for a quick pivot. Did I say a quick pivot? There's another steering stick there. Hang on, what could it attach to there? Fire fruit. Oh! You have my support. Do you need some help? I think my perfect machine is just what you need. I can't see anything going wrong. Try letting go. Perfect. Oh, sweet beans. Oh my god, it's 5:30. Where's my boy? My boy! Is there anything else we can do with you, my boy? Just once more, eh? Just once more. There's a special treat. Let's get you into position, which may take half an hour. Later, babes! What happens if we hit this tree? Nothing! Because, oh. Hills are definitely, well, let's just say they're a challenge. Eh? They're a challenge. Maybe I could make something more flexible. It wouldn't be perfect, but it might have a better time with hills. Is it worth giving up perfection for that? I call this big rigs over the road racing. You know what? It's probably more fun than big rigs over the road racing. In truth, this is a truly stupid device. I love it so much. Go, baby, go! We're doing it! We're doing it! Go! Go! We need to make sure that everyone knows you mean business. Also, it's just sometimes it's just good to know which direction you're driving. And this should help with that. We're going in that direction! We're definitely going in that direction. How is this holding together? Come on! Use the power of the mind! Look at how much those wheels are turning. Are they all turning? Oh, they are. What? What? Who dares to try and catch my perfect vehicle? This is the closest we've come to making the game actually freak out. And it was just from making a really long car. This is the direction we're going! Out of my way! Beep beep! Come on now. We've got places to be. Got to go to the car rally. Park up. £10 per axle. Technically, I suppose this car doesn't have any axles. Whee! Do we have any rockets left? We don't, do we? No! Oh, I think we need to call it a day. Let's see if I can just make this construct unhappy. Oh wow, that's almost dead on. What it was until you moved. Down! 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 Now the construct's like, oh, is there something here? You know what, construct? I've had just about enough of your shenanigans. I think we're going to have to call it a day. I'm losing my mind. I'm genuinely really quite tired. Meanwhile, the Switch catches fire. Honestly, I thought we'd at least be able to marginally do something to damage this game. It has been tremendously stable. I would like to revisit this. I would like to get the game to crash. I would like to push it too far. But it's proving to be far trickier than I thought. Which is a good thing, don't get me wrong. But, for now, I think we need to admit defeat and merely enjoy the various vehicles we have produced. The spinny, weird thing like balancing game made out of big wheels. Obviously, the Mac gigs, the lawnmower. It's been great fun. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much for coming along to this stream. I hope you tune in for the next one. No doubt as we go on, we'll find more and more interesting things to create. But I like Long Car. Now I just want to know what happens if you attach a load of cards together. Probably the same thing. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. And I hope to see you in the next stream. By my time until I go bye-bye. And it's the wrong thing. Bye-bye.